Hello YouTube fans, this is Chef LaWanda with Whatcha Cookin Glenda, aka Chef LaWanda Studios. Tonight I'm getting ready to prepare for you stewed oxtails. As you can see here, I have some oxtails. I'm going to be preparing that with my special seasoning, and if you want to know what that is, you can go to my channel, Chef LaWanda Studio, and it's a blend that I created. I got basil, I got some celery, I've got chunks of fresh garlic with serrano peppers, red potatoes, I've got a rainbow of peppers, green, yellow, orange, and 1 cup of onions. I'm going to be searing this with some flour, olive oil. Oh boy, this is going to be exciting. Let me get back with you. Okay, I'm back. So what I got here is I got flour. Seasoning in this flour is black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Here I'm going to season my oxtails. So I'm going to season these up real well. And I don't know if y'all know this, but I try to cut, these are large oxtails. And I like them when they're sliced. Since I can't slice them in half, I cut them so they won't be that hard to cook or take that long. You can try this if you like. This is just my method. Okay, so now I'm going to repeat the same, really seasoned. I'm going to put them in this flour here, and I've got a wok in front of you guys. It's smoking up real good over here. It's got about a 3/4 cup of olive oil. So we're going to sear these up really good. We're going to slow cook these. Let's sear these up until they get golden brown on each side. This is basically a searing technique that you should use most of the time on all beef products. Okay, we're going to sear these up. I got the vegetables. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to put them in the wok. Flour that we got going on here. I'm going to make a really good gravy to go over this. Okay, we got that crock pot ready. And we're going to take this oxtails and put it in here. They're nice. Got a little crispy on the outside. Put them in the crock pot. And with the same oil, I'm going to put the potatoes in here, peppers, celery, the onions, and the garlic and serrano peppers in the same wok. We're going to sear them up a little bit and add them to our oxtails. So I don't want to make separate gravy. Let me go ahead and add basil in here. Make sure we have this up on high. We don't want to completely cook this. We just want to sear the vegetables as well. I'm going to go ahead and put some flour. Because I don't want to make separate gravy, we're going to let this all make its gravy by itself. We're going to let those sear a little while for about 2 or 3 minutes. And I'm going to remove these and put them into the crock pot and cover them up and let that oxtails get the cook. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add the vegetables to the crock pot here. Remember, this is all just onions, bell peppers, a few pieces of potatoes, and some celery. You have one more addition to this, and that's some rice wine. I'm going to put red wine in it, but we're going to put about a 1/4 cup of that, as well as 1/4 cup of just plain water, just enough to cover it. So let's call it a 3/4 cup of water. Also adding some beef bouillon flavoring. Let's go with about a tablespoon of it. Okay, gonna cover this up. Let it cook for about 2.5 hours, and we'll check on it. Get back. Okay, after 1.5 hours of cooking on high, I'm gonna put this on low now because, as you can see, the meat is still not tender enough. So we're gonna cook this about another 1.5 hours on low. Okay, these oxtails are done, guys. I'm gonna put some off in a bowl for you. Let y'all see the finished product. Now look at that. Tender. Look at that. Wow. And got you some cornbread. Gonna stick a piece of cornbread on that. And here you go. Stewed oxtails.